Only 8 men in world history have scored more than 8,800 points in the decathlon. This NCAA champion and collegiate record holder is one of them. From the University of Texas, Leo Neugebauer.
Two days, too good. Twice. Leo Neugebauer's first decathlon of the season was a dominating performance in front of a friendly Longhorn crowd at the Texas Relays in Austin. His second decathlon of the season was a dominating performance in front of a friendly Longhorn crowd at the NCAA Championships in Austin. To win his first national title, Neugebauer had to get by top-seeded Kyle Garland, and it took 7 PRs in 10 events and a collegiate record 8,836 points to do it. His total, the 8th best mark all time, a German national record, and a reason to celebrate in Texas. An emotional Neugebauer turning his victory lap into an all-out sprint down the backstretch of Mike A. Meyer Stadium to share his joy with his people. Leo the Longhorn, Leo the German, Leo the 2023 Bowerman finalist.
Wow.
So I think I've come up with this, right? You were great at the Texas Relays, and you were great at the National Championships in Austin. So if the Olympics come to Austin, bang. Now, I don't know if they got 4.2 billion or whatever it'd take to get there, but that'd be the way to go. You had been working up to this, right? I go through, you got a lot of high deck finishes, a lot of high heptathlon finishes, but until that one in the national championship, that was the first one you got the top of the podium. What's it feel like to stand on the top of the podium after building to that?
I would say it started at the Texas Relays because that's when I qualified for the World Championships and the Olympics. That's when it kind of made click. And that's where it showed kind of like what potential I have to myself too. And yeah, and it just felt great. I've been like all these years fighting with Kyle and with Aiden for like the top 3 spaces. And I've always been second and third, and this is the first time winning the NCs.
So it's a national championship, which is amazing. There's also a national record. What's it mean to have the German national record?
I beat it by like, I think 4 points, so like barely, but that's...
Still counts.
It still counts, right?
Still counts. All you had to do is beat it by 1.
I know. Were you scared a little bit that I'm not going to get it at the 1500?
Yeah, when you ran 77 on the final lap of the 1500, I was worried a little bit,
I
honestly.
tried my best. I promise. I tried my best.
I didn't know if you really had it dialed in that much. If I run 77, I still got it by 4 points.
I mean, we calculated it out before, so.
But it is... like to have that, your name in those record books is what?
Oh, it means the world to me, especially because the German record's been standing there for 39 years. Yep. And finally breaking that is just like, for the country in general, huge.
Why do I have this?
My necklace is a little bit.
Oh, okay.
The teeth, you know what?
Yeah, what is that? Is it a special representation in the necklace we should know about, or just ornamental? Ornamental.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Does it work?
No.
Hello?
No.
Hello? Oh,
there we go.
There we go, okay.
Calling all cars.
Yeah, so these are like traditional, like Cameroonian, I think it's like supposed to be like elephant teeth or something like that. It's like very traditional, and yeah.
Is your dad ever disappointed you're not a soccer player?
Maybe a little bit, but you know, I would say I do pretty good in track, so
yeah,
that's what makes me proud.
Yeah, you never know. The soccer people, once you get a hold of them, they're tough to go. Give me, of the 10 events, which one do you love?
I would say the 1500. No.
I was born at night, it wasn't last night.
I would say probably the long jump.
Okay, and you can't say 1500, but which one do you like? Oh, God, this is...
Is it drag?
Yeah, I got to just kind of get through this to get to the next one.
I would say maybe high jump. Yeah. Oh. Javon. Sorry.
Tell me kind of we touched on this with Jaden, the cultural transition you have to make from a kid that grew up near Stuttgart, Germany, and you come to Austin, Texas.
It's a big transition, especially like I've never been to the US before that, and hold on. Hello? Okay, I'll hold this.
Perfect.
It's a big transition just because okay, it's not gonna work, I'm sorry. Just because I've never been to the US, I came here without friends, without family and stuff, and yeah. So, but UT is like a great place, great coaches, great teammates, and I feel good there.
We're gonna throw it over to Grant with your coach, and we're gonna work on this real quick.
Work on it for real. He said that the record stood for 39 years. Yes. And while we were over there talking, we were like, this is remarkable. Tell me about the hard work and dedication that went into that event.
Oh, God.
Or, the events.
The events, yes. No, Leo is definitely a guy that trains insanely hard. Like when I say this, I just found out about this like over coffee a few weeks ago. This guy wakes up at 6 a.m., does yoga for 30 minutes. We'll do all his prep work, stretch, do all that, go to class, come to us. The guy works his butt off, which is insane. And yeah, it's a pleasure to work with him. So.
We talk about those intangibles,
Yeah.
you know, that click that athletes have. What's that in Leo?
Oh, gosh.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, that's a tough. It's a tough one because it's in each of the events it's something different. So, but the intangible with him is, for him, he works. If something goes wrong, he figures it out why it went wrong and he fixes it.
Right.
And he builds off of that. So that would be for me his intangible. Like that's just something that people don't have.
See, I'm still trying to figure out what John Anderson's intangible is, but you know, he's still the host of this show. While everybody's still watching and still wants him to be the host, but I'm still trying to. Oh, excuse me.
I know for a little while longer, but believe me, I'm watching to see if you got the knife ready for my back when it comes through. That's for sure. Before I get to these, I want to know, in your upbringing in Stuttgart, what is it that you had growing up that allowed you to be successful today?
I would say the community around me. I had great friends, great teammates. We were like kind of like our club. We were a multi-club. Everybody was doing the decathlon. And we had like a team of 4 or 5 guys. We were always together, pushing each other and talking to each other during the competition. And I think that just made everything fun and made me keep doing it. And they were also encouraging me through like hard times and stuff. And yeah, they brought me also here where I'm at right now.
I know this isn't elephant's teeth, but is that your championship ring?
It is.
I knew you guys were going to win that. I called it. Didn't I, Flo?
Shaking his head.
I had you the whole way. Let's see. What are you going to talk about?
Right here.
All right. Entertainment. That'll be great. Who's your most entertaining teammate?
Honestly, Coach Flo. Does that count? Can I say that?
Sure. I can go with that, yeah.
He's funny. He's hilarious.
All right. What Taylor Swift era are you?
I know no songs. I'm sorry. I'm not a Swiftie at all. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. Okay. Give me a German act that I have no idea about, but I should.
What do you mean by a German act?
Like Taylor Swift's an American act. Like, is there a German pop star I should know?
Do you know Kalsha Candela?
I do not.
They're probably like the most famous pop band in Germany.
Okay. How much would you pay to see them?
I actually saw them like 2 weeks ago.
When you were home? Comps?
Comps?
Yeah, did you get in for free because you're like the German national?
I was first row. I made friends with them.
That is fantastic.
You know.
That's what I want to know. What's your best binge watch?
I would say Modern Family.
Modern Family, okay. Who plays you in a movie about your life?
Will Smith.
Would you settle for Kyle Garland?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
if it came through.
Definitely.
Okay. I don't think you'll know that one, so I'm gonna let it go.
Too German for that?
Pardon me?
I'm too German for that?
No, I just think it's. My daughter gave it to me, and I'm like, I can't ask a grown man that question. I can't do that. Audience, we got our national folks here. Anybody here? No? All right. How about we listen to the shout out we got for you?
Leo, you big crazy German. Das beste Langhorn. Der sumpfige Olympiasieger oder vielleicht der Bowerman-Sieger. My German's not as good as it used to be. I think I just said what I meant to say, but congratulations for not only getting recognized for your efforts and by being in attendance, but just congratulations from everyone who's ever laced up their shoes and started a multi-event. They know what kind of work you put in order to be recognized, in order to put up the amount of points you put in, which before you, I didn't think it was possible, man. So thank you for broadening my horizons, broadening all of our horizons, and from one washed up Longhorn decathlete to the future of the sport, hook 'em, and good luck.
What's it like to have Trey Hardy bouncing around like that? To have somebody that knows the story, you know, that knows what it's like.
It's crazy, especially like having such a figure in our university and being able to like continue that legacy.
Right.
Just feels amazing. Having him around, just like hugging me after competitions, cheering for me, taking videos, whatever is amazing. And also the second I heard that voice, Leo, you crazy German. I knew it was him. I knew it was him.
What did he say in German, by the way, for those of us that don't speak the language?
What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
Oh, he said, it's a secret. It's just for me. It's a personal message. Come on.
Just thought we'd try to help. Was it PG-13? Wait, your parents are there, right?
Yes.
Should he repeat it or not? Okay. All right, if mom says no, we will let it go. Leo Neugebauer, everybody.